If you ask most fish keepers, they'll tell you chain stores are a horrible place to buy fish. But you will not believe the fish that I found at Petco the other day. German blue rams are not a fish that I would expect to find walking down the aisles at Petco. Not only was I surprised to find German blue rams, I was surprised to find some of the healthiest rams I've seen in a store in a while. It's really encouraging to see a chain store that was actually keeping fish healthy, which is something I haven't seen in a while. I really encourage you to be equal opportunity with seeing what your local fish stores are like and seeing what fish they might have to offer, because you might walk into a store where you expect to find nothing and find that they have a couple of really great fish. The rams I got from Petco, I got like 3 days ago, and they're already starting to show spawning behavior. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is every store you go to is probably going to have some quality fish. You just have to know where to look and be alert so that you don't miss an opportunity to get a fish that you might not be expecting to see there. Don't rule out any outlet for acquiring fish before you've actually explored it firsthand. Don't let what other people tell you discourage you from checking out a store or just like exploring any option you may have to get fish. Because really, there are a lot of things you can learn from other people, but in fish keeping there are also a lot of things you just really have to learn for yourself. Now, an important part of learning things for yourself is being able to learn from your mistakes. Because when you're learning things for yourself, you are going to make more mistakes than when you just follow advice from someone who's already done what you're trying to do. But by learning from your mistakes, you sort of refine your knowledge and develop the ability to do things that you can't learn simply by being taught by somebody else. Like when I walked into Petco and I saw these rams, I knew within 10 seconds these are healthy rams. Where someone who's very new to fish keeping probably wouldn't know how to do that. And probably someone who's never kept rams before wouldn't know how to do that because they don't know what their behavior is supposed to look like when they're in a healthy environment. So it's really important in fish keeping to understand that it just takes time, and overall you'll learn with time as long as you just stay engaged, stay in tune with your fish, and really just pursue every opportunity to learn that you possibly can. I've gotten rams in the past from fish farms in California, a local breeder who imported them from Israel, and now I've gotten some from Petco. And it's a little too early to tell. You really can't tell how well your fish are doing until you've had them for a few weeks. But as far as I can tell now, these are as good of rams in terms of health as I've had in all my time fish keeping, which is surprising to me, and I think it would probably be surprising to a lot of people watching this video. So you can see here this is a female, and if you look closely, you can see that her ovipositor is out. It's that little white tube hanging from her vent. That's a good indicator that she is ready to spawn. Now, it'll be interesting to see the male. Now, the male is pretty young. I'm not sure if he's quite sexually mature yet. So it'll be interesting to see how soon they spawn. I feel like it could be as early as tonight, but it may take a little bit because I'm not quite sure he's ready. But you can just see here some of the great behaviors of rams that you don't see in a lot of other fish. They'll collect little pieces off the ground, sift them through their mouth, and then spit them back out. Their species name is Microgeophagus ramirezi, and geophagus means earth eater, which is connected to this behavior they have, where they'll pick up substrate, sift through it to find food particles, and then spit out the remainder. Let's see if she'll spit. There you go, she just spat. I just absolutely love rams. They've added so much passion for the aquarium hobby for me, and really I just feel at home sitting in front of a tank with rams and watching them just interact with each other and interact with their environment. So if you're a new fish keeper, I wouldn't recommend you get rams as you're starting out, but I would definitely look at them as a fish to set a goal for, that once you have a bit of knowledge, give them a try. And if you're struggling, go online, find communities, comment on my videos, and people that love fish want other people to love fish too, and they will help you find a way to keep rams and any other fish you want to keep alive. Man, these females look beautiful. You can see them here. This is a little bit of spawning behavior of some kind. They really put on a show when they're approaching spawning, and their colors intensify by a huge degree. Really just, I'm just mesmerized by rams. They're, I've never been more enticed by any other animal in my life. So really happy to have these in my tank. I'm really excited to see where things go with these rams. Like I said, they've already been showing some spawning behavior. I got a trio with a male and 2 females, which in the past has always kind of been what I've tried to do, just to like limit aggression. And yeah, I'm really excited to see in future content if I can show you some spawning behavior and hopefully ultimately teach you guys how to breed rams. I've actually only successfully bred rams twice, but just from those 2 times I pretty much know how to do it. It just takes a little time to get the strategy I like to use, which is natural breeding, where the parents raise the fry in tune. Because a lot of people hatch fry artificially. They'll pull the eggs out, separate them from the parents, and grow them isolated. But I think it's really cool to see the behavior of the parents raising the fry, guiding their cloud to food, and just sort of seeing how it would happen in the wild. And I think that'll also be really cool to pick up on camera. And I'm really excited to show it to you guys. So stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you in the next one.